Hey guys, this is the mini gym 1 and 2 lesson plans for July 6th through the 19th. Starting on beam, they're going to be working on backwards walks today. Make sure they're mounting the beam properly, going from their knees up to a squat position, and then turning around. To start, kids will have their hands on their hips, just walking backwards in flat foot. If they need more of a challenge, they can go up to releve. And if they've mastered this, they're lifting their arms over their head in crown position. Make sure they're feeling for the end of the beam with the front part of their foot, and then they're going to do a backwards dismount off the end onto the mat. On the next station, they're working handstand leg lifts. So they're going to lever down to the domino mat. They can hold their leg up, lift their leg up to the ceiling, or they can practice little handstand hops, making sure that their legs are nice and straight and they're pushing with their arms, going back to a lunge position. On this next beam, they're doing ice cream scoops. Hands can go on their hips. They're just dipping down, touching their toe into the ring, making sure that their other foot is staying on the beam. Sometimes the kids like to step off with their foot when they do this. Make sure they're dipping down to the hoop, and then the other one stays on the beam. Right now we're doing half handstands, so butterfly position for their hands, and then they're lifting one leg up to the ceiling if they can. If they can do that and need more of a challenge, they can do lifts, trying to find vertical each time. And then the last station right here is just going to be bear crawl, going up the ladder, and then they can jump down, landing in their safety position. They can also try this backwards. All right, on bars, so I'm going to bring a tunnel from home, so this is just a temporary tunnel that they're going to go under, but I'll bring that and it should be there starting tomorrow. They're going to continue to work kickovers here. Make sure you review that their chin goes up to the bar and to shift their wrists. I tell them to use motorcycle hands, and we practice this on the line before trying the station. They can hold a candle with one leg up, try and kick up to candle position, or they can try and do their pullover all by themselves, making sure they're pushing all the way up to front support and their hands stay in the correct position. All right, on this next one, they are doing forward rolls. So for your kids that are a little bit hesitant to go forward, they're just going to bring their nose down to their knees, kiss their knees, and come back up. For your kids that can do forward rolls, that's great. That's the spotted station. You're going to try and spot them back to a chin hold if they can do it on their own. Right here, they are doing either push-up hold, or they can try and do little bounces off the Bosu ball, making sure they've got the correct position with a straight line from their shoulders down to their feet. All right, and right here, they are working glide swings. So what I'm looking for is that their back stays rounded, their ears stay covered by those armpits, and then they're extending all the way out through their hips with correct form. All right, for our floor spotted station today, Pepper's gonna help me show. We're doing backward rolls over the barrel. We're starting with their arms up by their ears, grabbing their hips, making sure their legs stay down flat on the mat until their hands hit, and then helping their toes come up and over their head, making sure that they're pushing on the ground so they don't come down to their head. And they finish standing tall with their arms up by their ears. For the next station, they're doing just jumps over the blocks. You can add blocks to this if they can go over it. Right here, they're doing handstand against the wall, seeing if they can hold 10 seconds. Spider-Man their feet up, holding a nice straight line, and then walking their toes back down. On the wedge mat, I want them trying backward rolls by themselves this week, making sure their hands they're using pizza hands and pushing all the way back to a line. If they can't do their backward roll by themselves, that's okay. Have them do everything and then try and get their toes over their head and come back up, toes over their head. And usually by doing this, they get enough momentum to push down on the mat and go all the way over by themselves. And this last station, we're working handstand levers. So have them start in a lunge, they lever down with their leg up. They can either do lifts, and if they can show that with correct form, then they can try handstand hops, hopping off one foot, getting that foot to vertical. And if they've mastered that, they can do a full split handstand up to the panel mat. All right, guys, that's it for today. If you have any questions on this, please don't hesitate to ask. All right, thanks.